Grant on our show, you recall last week, I mean, he missed out on stuff because he has massive back pain. So my wife, she's had years of back pain, and she's, it gets worse. And so she went and had an MRI last week, and she has incredible back pain. So she's got like a tilted L5, a C4, an LOL. She's got all
different medical terms.
Yeah, she's got all kinds of back. Something's really bad with her back. So yesterday, she had to go in to Catalyst Pain Specialists, or Catalyst Pain, whatever they're called, and she had an epidural yesterday. Now, it's also yesterday is the day that the band Train was coming into the studio, and they were holding a special private little concert for us. And because of her back pain, we have all these puppies and dogs at our house. She can't do a lot of stuff. We have 3 boys. She has to get them ready for school. And last week, she started crying one night, and she was like, "It's just too much. I can't." She was like, "I can't do so," because we come in and do a morning show, and she's like, "I can't. It's so hard to get the kids to go get ready for school and feed these dogs." And we've let's say we have 30 dogs at the house, and some of them need medicine in the morning, and it takes her literally about 3 hours once the kids go to school to get these dogs ready.
Wow, that's a full-time gig right there.
So she's like, "I need an assistant." So I was trying to figure out how to find an assistant. So I was going to go to a temp service. And then I was talking to Rich, and Rich has this babysitter that he used for his kids who's amazing. And she just graduated, and she's like this amazing person. So we interviewed her. My wife said she's fantastic. Her name's Delaney. So my wife hired Delaney. So Delaney showed up for her first day on Monday. And Delaney's first day, she's just there for the mornings to get everybody going. So Delaney was like, I actually texted back and forth to Delaney. Delaney said, "Man, that's hectic. Monday was a tough day." She's like, "This is crazy. It's 3 hours," Delaney said, of got the kids ready for school because Blake can't do some of that stuff. And Blake said to me, "It was actually really nice. I got to spend time with my kids instead of preparing my kids, and I got to spend time and have breakfast with them." And Delaney said, "Man, getting those dogs and their meds and getting them ready and fed and everything, because some dogs, they can't just all be together. You've got to feed them at different times." And
right.
whatever. So then day 2 for Delaney was, I said, Delaney dropped my wife off at the doctor to get her epidural. And then Delaney went home. And then I had to go pick up my wife to get from the epidural. And now keep in mind, Train was coming in here yesterday morning, and all these clients were coming here. And I was going to tape that show that we're doing, Hanging with My Dogs, with Train. And I needed, it's so funny that to do the show that we do, the person I need the most to be there for me was my wife, right? But she can't be there because she's had the epidural and she has to lay in bed for 6 hours. So my go-to is I pull my son Dutch out of school.
I was wondering.
The dog wrangler.
I saw Dutch in the videos, and I'm like, "Oh, Dutch came," but I didn't realize it's because he's a little dog whisperer.
Big
He
time.
loves every dog you bring home.
Yeah, Dutch is 10. So I literally pull his ass out of school at 10:30 in the morning. And he's got his backpack on. He's like, "What's going on?" I go, "Hey man, I need you to work for me today." And he's like, and then
he's so laid back, man. That kid just rolls with it, doesn't he?
When I go to sign him out, they go, "Is he coming back today?" And I go, "I don't know." They go, "You don't know?" And I said, "I have no idea." I go, "Listen, we got the band Train in." Like I'm telling the secretary at school.
Yes. The school's like, "Okay," and that's why you're taking. Okay, sure.